Is the Insiders really a great way to get free laptops, TV, jewelry and other amazing products just by testing, or is it a waste of time? My name is Michael and I've tested hundreds of different ways to earn money online, and many of you have asked me whether this platform is really a great way to get free products just by testing, and therefore I decided to test it myself. And in this, the Insiders review, I will give you an inside look, and there are some very important details you need to be aware of. Yes, you can potentially get amazing products for free, but if you're not aware of the exact conditions, you might get very disappointed. I will explain all that in this video so you know if this is the right opportunity for you or not. So before I log in and show you how it works, let's talk about the basics of it. And it is a product testing platform. You can join and then potentially get access to really great products, and then you can get them more or less for free, sometimes actually completely for free, by sharing feedback about them. And we'll talk all about the details about how that works. But who can then join? Well, you can see on the website, there's a little flag, and you can go and see the platforms it's currently available in at the time of recording this video. So it's available in quite a lot of different countries. So that's quite good for a product testing site to be available in this many countries. So if your country is on this list, you can actually join this platform. But is it then worth it? Well, let me log in and then we'll talk more about that. So let's talk about the basics of how the Insiders work. And how it is that first of all, when you come in, you need to fill out your profile, because that's what they use to select who is going to get the product. Because just because you apply for a product, it's not guaranteed that you will actually be able to get it. That's one very important thing to be aware of. So you need to take the time to fill out your profile. And then if you are chosen, then you get to, they say, get excited, unbox your exclusive insider pack. That's, of course, they're trying to sell it, so they use it a little bit like hyped word, but anyways, and then get talking, then you need to start conversations. But basically what it means is that you need to then, if you get selected, you need to live up to certain requirements, share info about them, share feedback and all this. So this is how it works. But let's talk about these campaigns so you can see some examples of it and the exact conditions, because this is just like an overview. What does that actually mean you have to do? So I jump to the campaigns, and these are the ones you can currently apply of at the time of recording this video. This will change all the time, so there might be some completely different ones by the time that you watch this. But you can see, for example, Samsung Galaxy phone, great TV, there's also some earbuds there, a watch, a laptop, a dishwasher, jewelry. There's some really great products that you can potentially get. But as mentioned, just because you want one, it's not sure that you get it. So if we just, for example, look at this TV. So you need to go here, and then you need to go and read the information, because this is the basic of the product here, so you can see if it's something that you actually want, but also the requirements. For example, for this particular one here, you see, then you need to first document your Samsung TV journey from the beginning and upload an unboxing video. So you see, you need to actually record a video when you unbox it, and this will be used, you don't know exactly what it'll be used for, but for promotional purposes, right? And then submit a testimonial. You need to write an online review and complete an end survey. So there are requirements. It's not super easy. There are certain things that you need to be able to do, and the exact things you need to do will depend on the specific campaign. So always read this carefully. Also, always scroll back up and read the terms and conditions, and they will open up a document, and you need to make sure to read this. This will also give you a full overview what you need to do here, write a social media post also, and all this. And then you see with the payment that when you subscribe, no deposit is requested, but once the period closes, because they accept these applications for a certain period, then they shortlist the candidates that they feel are the best. So that's why you need to fill out the profile, and then you will get an email, and then you get the chance to try out these exclusive products, right? But then you see here, then you will get an email with a link to the Samsung eStore, where they will be able to purchase the device with up to 40% off. So that means that actually here you will not get it for free for this particular campaign. Some of them you will get like everything for free, but most of them you actually have to put up the money up front. You will get a discount, but in this case, for example, you still have to pay quite a bit yourself. And then you see the first shortlisted insiders who successfully pay are then automatically selected for the campaign. So I don't even know, like, will it then be closed when the ones they need have been like reached that number, or do you risk that you actually end up paying it and then not be selected because you don't fit into it? You know, there's some things there that are a little bit unclear in the terms and conditions, and that's how it is for many of these. But you see, all these here, you can't just return it also, right? so there's a legal 2-week there, but other than that, no returns are accepted. And these are the case for all the campaigns. You need to make sure to read the exact conditions. But let's try to look at something else also. Let's, for example, look at these earbuds here and see what that says. Because again, you need to make sure to read the conditions here. In this one, they don't describe a lot. So that's where you need to come and open these terms and conditions so you are sure that you know exactly what to expect. And you can also see in this case, you need to actually purchase the device at full price, in this case at Amazon there, and then you will get some refunds there, a partial refund there. So you need to always read this, because some of them you will get everything refunded, others you will not. And if you're not aware of this and you don't know the exact conditions, you might end up actually spending a lot of money instead of getting free products. So not all of the deals are as great as they might seem at first. So this is very important, and some people just kind of skip over the terms and conditions. But in this case, it's extremely important that you make sure to check it out. So to sum it all up, yes, the insiders can potentially be a way to get some really amazing products for free or with great discounts, but there is no guarantee, and the terms for getting it is a little bit complicated, and you need to be aware that you need to be willing to put up all of the money up front in most cases. But the most important thing here is that you read the terms and conditions for every single campaign, because they do vary from campaign to campaign. So always make sure to do that. If you think that you can live up to it and you agree to it, then you can subscribe, but do not subscribe until you have understood all the terms and conditions. Personally, I do not really feel comfortable about this, because I feel there's some things like where I'm a little bit unsure if I manage to get into that group and putting up all that money in front. So it's only if it's a product that you really want it anyways that it makes sense. So there are other product testing sites where you get the products for free. They might not be as big or expensive, but where it's a little bit easier to just try out different things. So I also have a list of some great product testing platforms on my website, so you can also check that out. I also have a written review of the insiders on my website. You can also check out more information there, or if you just prefer reading, you can find it there. I'll leave both links below so you can check that out. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.